Hey guys, get ready, because the latest Marvel news is going to leave you in a state of ecstasy. We're talking about an insane storyline involving the Hulk Maestro, the Dark Avengers, and the long-awaited reunion of the old and new Avengers. The rumors are buzzing, and by all indications, Marvel is back on track, listening to the demands of the fans and bringing us the exciting stories we've been waiting for, especially after Phase 4, which left many fans eager for more action and less mystery. In the last few months, news about Chris Evans' return as Steve Rogers, Captain America, has been making waves on social media. The news that he's set to return in Avengers: Doomsday, which is scheduled to be released in 2026, has already mobilized heated discussions throughout the fan community. A renowned journalist confirmed that Chris Evans will be returning to the MCU, and now our imaginations are running wild. But what exactly does that mean? What kind of role could he play? Let's take a look at Steve Rogers' journey and how he has evolved over the years. He initially started out as a naive and idealistic young man, a true symbol of what it means to be a hero. However, since the introduction of the famous Hydra storyline, where he is revealed to be a sleeper agent, the perception of his character has changed drastically. This twist, Hydra Cap, in the comics caused an uproar among fans, and if Marvel decides to explore this version in the movies, we can expect an extremely controversial and intriguing storyline. One of the most exciting things to know is that Robert Downey Jr. is also set to return as Doctor Doom. This twist is something no one expected and represents the growing strength that Marvel is seeking through its rich tapestry of characters. Doctor Doom is one of the most complex villains in comics. He is both a genius and a strategist, which makes him a formidable adversary. The interaction between him and Chris Evans could result in a narrative development that explores ethical themes, difficult decisions, and the consequences of their actions. Let's consider the possibility of Steve Rogers becoming a villain in the Hydra version. In the comics, this version of Captain America has caused quite a stir and could be an interesting adaptation for the cinema. Imagine the conversation between two friends, Sam Wilson and Steve Rogers, not only as mentors, but as adversaries. The idea of a mentor facing his protege in an internal struggle full of moral and historical dilemmas is, without a doubt, contagious. Regarding the return of Captain America, another intriguing possibility is that we see an older Steve Rogers, who, despite his age, could still bring a formidable force to the conflict. This could open up space to explore the issue of inactivity over the years, and how it has affected him, not only as a hero, but as a person. An older Captain America could bring a wiser, but also more cynical, view of a world in constant change. He could teach a new generation of heroes about the responsibility that comes with power, but also about the challenges of maintaining moral integrity in an environment full of uncertainty. It's important not to forget the Nomad series that was in development. This was a perfect opportunity to explore the adventures of Steve Rogers and what happened after the events of Avengers: Endgame. The series could show his inner struggle and how he deals with his legacy. Imagine a story of a Captain America facing his own demons, dealing with the consequences of his past decisions, and perhaps even interacting with characters who inspire him to reconsider his role in the world. What was decided in Avengers? Endgame will have an impact on the future performances of all the characters, and this could serve as fuel for the construction of the stories that will unfold in the next phases of the MCU. With so many possibilities, the question remains, will Marvel be able to integrate all of this in a satisfactory way? This complexity in the stories is what attracts fans, and the possibility of a bolder plot could really revitalize the MCU. There is also the issue of Doctor Doom, who could be one of the most powerful antagonists we may see. He is known for his intelligence and magical power, but his ambition could lead him to form unexpected alliances. Many rumors suggest that he may be organizing a team of villains that follow the same line as Thanos' Black Order, thus creating a balance between good and evil in the next film. The concept of incursions, where different realities collide, has been a big topic in recent Marvel stories, and he could provide the perfect backdrop for this new narrative. When considering Doctor Doom's narrative, it's hard not to be excited about the prospect of him assembling a team of villains. This could include alternate versions of familiar heroes, bringing a new dynamic to the already vast Marvel universe. Imagine a team of villains, including an evil version of Captain America, battling the new heroes. It would be an interesting reversal of the roles that fans know and love. Additionally, Maestro Hulk himself could be a character who brings a new layer of complexity to the film. Known for being a more powerful and terrifying version of the Hulk, he could serve as an antagonist with a sharp intellect and a plan to dominate what remains of the Avengers team. The brute strength of a Maestro Hulk would be an immense challenge for the heroes and could raise significant questions about power and morality. This setup also provides an opportunity to delve into themes that many fans love. The clash between good and evil versions of heroes is nothing new in comics, but when done well, it can provide a satisfying and impactful narrative. It makes us think about what each of these characters represents and how their motivations shape their actions. For example, what would motivate a Hydra Steve Rogers to oppose a version of Sam Wilson? And how would the relationship between these two characters evolve in the context of such a visceral fight? The questions about what it means to be a hero or a villain would intensify. Fans could see not only physical combat, but also ideological battles, where each character struggles not only with their skills, but also with their beliefs about justice and morality. Finally, what do you guys think will happen? Would you be willing to see Steve Rogers in a new light, perhaps as a mentor, a villain, or a hero in a more complex role? As for Dr. Doom, will he form his own team of villains to wreak havoc on a world already undergoing dramatic change? These are questions that have been looming large and have us wondering what we want from Marvel's next phase. When it comes to Maestro Hulk, expectations are high. Imagine the possibilities of this villainous lineup, all fighting for their own reasons while also creating the idea that the original Avengers could also fight on opposing sides. This would not only be a delightful burst of action, but also a rich exploration of what it means to be a hero or a villain. We have a monumental opportunity to see the stories of heroes and villains intertwine in a way that we've never done before. This kind of multi-generational storytelling has the potential to touch on themes of legacy, redemption, and moral choices that are highly relevant, especially in contemporary times. So, I want to hear your thoughts. What can we expect from all this? Will we see Steve Rogers as a wise mentor, a complex villain, or an enigmatic version of a hero? What twists and turns do you think could occur between these characters' stories? The possibilities are endless, but one thing is for sure, what's coming will keep us all on the edge of our seats. If you're a Marvel fan, you definitely won't want to miss what's coming. Subscribe and stay tuned to our channel for more news. The conversation is just beginning, and the future of Marvel certainly promises to surprise us like never before. Stay tuned and share your theories and expectations in the comments. The excitement is real, and we're all in this journey of the Marvel multiverse together.